Trekkers and Trekkies. Today I have done some shopping and I've got a haul of stuff that I found at Dollar General. And in case you haven't noticed yet, yes, it includes Final Faction. Um, I'm sure if you do diorama builds, or especially Star Wars type stuff, you've probably heard of Final Faction. It's a line of toys that the Dollar General has come out with that they range from I think about $1.50 up to about $2.50 or so for some of the larger things, and maybe $3. I don't remember how much I paid for everything. I think everything I got in this video I'm going to show you, I think it was all less than $20, maybe 22 after taxes kind of situation. Because several of the items were about $1 a piece. But I found some really fun stuff. We're going to go through it. We're going to open packages. We're going to have some fun and take a look at what I got. And helping me today is Mr. Worf. He will be our demonstration figure for today. And the first thing, so this is going to be a little bit of a sneak peek on an upcoming project, winkety wink. I'm going to be doing a sort of diorama for, it'll mainly, the main first idea is to be used for like the Sherlock Holmes figures. It could also kind of be used for Victorian era type of thing. And so they had this couch, which is so white that you cannot see it. But it actually has some pretty nice detail on there. I figure once it gets painted up in appropriate colors, have the back look like wood, which it is hollow on the backside, which is to be expected from these kinds of items. But, we'll get it made, put it against the wall, and it can seat two figures pretty comfortably, or, Mr. Worf can kick back and take a nap, or use it as a throne. It could make for a decent throne if you wanted to. That'd actually be kind of a cool one. So yeah, was happy with that. That was a good start. And then I found these items. They're called Fashion Doll. You see there in the top corner, Fashion Doll furniture. And I picked up a few items that will probably be used. These two will probably get used in the Sherlock Holmes set. There was also a chair, a nice wooden chair, and gonna open the package. So this might make some noise to annoy some of you, but it opens easily. These are raw wood. They're not stained in any way. These drawers do not open. They're all solid. It's just a chunk of wood with a phone number on the back. Let me show you Worf sitting in the chair from above. And there he is in profile. Admittedly, they probably are a touch big. I think these are intended for 12th scale figures, which would be a 6-inch tall style figure. Whereas I'm going to be using them for the 5-inch 1/14 figures, but yeah, it's still And actually, the Chester drawers, my grandmother actually had an old Victorian style set of drawers, and they were about that tall. They were about shoulder height on me even. I remember those. They were nice. Uh, and before anyone asked, "Oh, she had Victorian furniture, and what happened?" That particular house had a fire, and all that stuff got lost a few years back. But then, anyways, this table is probably gonna become a desk, which I'm thinking. Yeah, that would work as a desk for a certain writer named Benny Russell. And if you don't know who that is, too bad. You'll have to watch Star Trek more. So, let's get into some Final Faction. So, I did manage to pick up a couple of figures. There's this one, Amari. Oh, crap, I'm dropping stuff. And Shift. This was the only two figures that they had at the store that I was at. Sorry, guys. Need to do some trash control as we're going, I think. There we go. I don't want bags all over the place, or packages all over the place. So, yeah, we've got these two figures, which they are smaller, obviously. They look to be probably about 3.5 inches to 4. Well, I mean, this figure, the character Amari, she's probably 4.5 inches. Let's get these out. But the good thing is various sizes are still. Oh, if you're interested, they do have cards on the back of them that have info about the character. Here, I'll leave that one in the camera where you can sort of see it. That has strength, speed, agility, stamina, and durability. And it has the other characters listed. There's Steadfast, Shift, Steel, Buck, ACRM, Drone, Brute, and Synthoid, which those last three are some of the aliens that they've got. And see, and this was from Series 1. This character's from Series 2, which they added a whole lot more characters. Some of them, I think, are just repaints of the Wave 1 characters. Let me grab my ruler. So let's see. She is almost dead on 4 inches. And she's close to 4.5 inches. She's got this little, looks like it's supposed to go on her back is what I'm betting. Yep, I see a hole in her back. And these can be pulled out. And they can be used. So we've got head moves, arms, do simple up and down, legs do simple up and down. But there's a lot of potential. See, same thing here with figures like this. Well, I could use those to make other characters that are supposed to be shorter. I'm a little curious how a sword like this would look with Worf holding it. And you know what? That works. And give him a bat. Actually, probably got to switch these. Put the sword over here. And the bat over there. Hey, definitely picked up some more weapons for these. And yeah, see, these little 4-inch figures don't work quite as well with the furniture that I've got. But like I said, I can definitely use those for making other figures. Now, let's see. Do these go together? I'm trying to understand some of what I got. So I did get this vehicle. It belongs to the aliens, and it's called Karn. No, it's the Rumbler. I can read. So let's see. We pull that out, and it does have instructions. And I think this is fairly easy to figure out. That goes on there like that. So is this supposed to go this way or this way? Boy, that picture is not very helpful. I think it goes like that. So it becomes a little 3-wheeled vehicle. It has a sort of blaster thing on the front of it. And what's kind of convenient is that because the aliens of this line are closer in scale to the Star Trek figures, this Worf actually looks really good. Granted, the wheels don't turn very properly. So, you think, oh, okay, that vehicle, I guess that works out that way. But wait, there's an add-on pack for the vehicle. It's the simply labeled Weapons and Armor. For the Rumbler. And I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get it open. So, it's got a couple of big spiky doodads. It's got a alien tail looking thing. I can tell you exactly where. It looks like it was supposed to go there. Yeah, that's what I thought. It goes on the back over their head. I'm holding it at a weird angle like that. This actually looks pretty badass with Worf driving it. this looks like a passable Klingon. Like, we need a couple of Targs up here on the front pulling it, and we're set to go, man. We've got a Klingon chariot race. That might end up being what this becomes. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this when I bought it, but now having Worf sitting in it, I'm thinking I need to get a couple of Targs. Well, okay, let's set that aside. And I think everything else that I got is just add-on packs for the figures, weapons packs of different kinds. Excuse me. Which I will use these in dioramas and such. This one's kind of cool. It has these wings and a helmet and stuff. Got some really cool looking like vines and stuff for the aliens. A whole bunch of little weapons there. And some armor. But the last thing I'll open on camera is going to be this X4 turret. Which comes with a couple of little missiles. And, okay, cool. The legs do have some up and down movement. Sorry, you can't see that. The legs do have some up and down movement, so you can position it across your table. This would actually probably go really well with like a gaming Warhammer. Probably could actually, you could probably use something like this. It would be rather large. It's definitely like the size of 2 Warhammer figures on top of each other. But now that I've put those in there, let's see if they'll actually fire. Yep. That's actually pretty decent. So that definitely, again, this is definitely going to be getting put into a diorama somewhere, and I'll be figuring that out soon. So I think I'm going to do a quick jump cut, but open all of these, take a real quick look at them, see what kind of fun can be had, and yeah, be right back. Well, I have pulled everything out and taken a look at it, and we got some really interesting stuff here. This is definitely going to make building dioramas real fun. A lot of stuff that can be used for just greeblies. Like, this is just a great little piece that can be attached to the side of a building or a ship or something like that. Got a sort of a grappling claw kind of thing, which I love that. Especially if I was going to be building the shuttle from the new season of Lower Decks. Here's the that Dragonfly backpack. Kind of needs some dots of glue to hold the parts together a little better. It's really wanting to fall apart on me, so I'm being kind of careful with that. It does include pieces where you can like put them around the other character's legs, like they're like robotic parts, and there's this particular backpack with some kind of launcher on it. A lot of pieces like that could be used. This is really cool. I kind of wish I had a dozen of these, because it would be great for doing an alien terrain just to have these weird vines all over the place. Kind of the same thing with whatever this is. It just has a really really nice alien vibe to it. And then I think this is supposed to be like an alien shield. Um, and this is some kind of big alien gun as well. Uh, so yeah, and then there's simple stuff like there's this axe. Um, excuse excuse me. We've got some bladed nunchucks. uh, Little fan blade looking things. I think this is supposed to attach to the shoulders of one of the characters. A lot of stuff is just sort of generic armor kind of doodads. So, yeah, they're gonna. I'm gonna be using them coming up, um, in some various pieces, hopefully. So keep an eye out for them. And then the last thing, the very last thing that I got from Dollar General, just because it amused me, and because it's in 1/14th scale, and I wasn't expecting, they have pallets. Yes, it looks just like the pallets that you would see at like Walmart or HEB that would have items stacked up on it. But now Mr. Worf can come through on his pallet jack. And pick it up. And this is literally my favorite part of this video up to this moment, is that I have invented a Klingon forklift. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this. Go out and get your own Klingon forklift. It will be worth it. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoy my videos and want to see more, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Also, you can support the show by signing up on Patreon, or head over to Zazzle to pick up prints of my artwork, prints on canvas, t-shirts, and other merch. You can find me on social media. For more information and updates on the channel, all info is below. If you didn't enjoy the video, why are you still here? Do you want a song? Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, them, 3 bags full. One for the master, who can screw himself. You can listen to somebody else.